we've got new friends, Jesse Clegg, in studio.
Yes,
Good
man.
morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're going to chat about your new song, Dodging COVID.
Yeah,
It's going to be fascinating.
very dodgy song.
Very dodgy song. So we just spoke about shows starting to pick up again. But your reaction. I started with all the artists. It's my first question to sum up 2020. What a shock!
Yeah, definitely an unexpected, strange year. There's been some strange ups and downs. Obviously it's very challenging, and as a musician, not being able to play shows and connect with people, directly has been strange for me. But I've also done a lot of songwriting and spent a lot of time with my family, and I've been home for I think the longest time of my career. So you kind of get used to a different lifestyle, and you start to see value in slightly different experiences. So yeah, ups and downs, man.
Was there a change in your mind, realizing maybe a bit of more balance between home and touring? After
Not really.
Not really. You go because you need the money at the end of the day.
Yeah, but also, I love what I do, and it's funny. I actually played a show on Saturday. It was the first show since the lockdown started, and it was just such an epic experience, man. I was just like, I can't wait for this to come back.
That's amazing. So, but luckily, it was creativity. A lot of people struggled. To be creative.
Yeah.
Do you think it was just a mindset, or just go with the flow?
Yeah, and also I think in terms of my schedule, I do a lot of traveling. So this was the first time that I've had a lot of time to be in studio and just be at home and writing with my instrument. So that I just try to use that time constructively. So I got to work with a bunch of people that I've been wanting to work with, and I haven't had a chance to. And I've also done some Zoom writing sessions with my friends in LA, and people who are in other countries that I can't hang out with right now. That's been very weird, trying to write a song over Zoom. But we make do, and there's definitely a lot to write about. That's the good thing. We're definitely going through it's a stimulating time, because it is so strange and so interesting to watch the world going through this weird tunnel that we're all in right now. So I'm trying to observe it and keep my creative juices flowing.
So that's the second song, Zoom song.
Zoom song, COVID song.
COVID song, yeah, comes in.
We're getting you content today.
Yeah, thank you.
The new album, 2021, Virus.
Yeah.
Well, virus can also be an interesting one. So you mentioned, that it is a bit of a mindset, but is there something that you identified already in yourself or in your lifestyle that you said, even though when going back to the new normal, I would like to change certain things and certain ways of behavior or doing?
I've been doing a lot more cooking at home, and it's definitely made me realize that I need to eat less fast food.
Well, that's a good...
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've as a musician, you kind of you get used to moving around a lot, and this has been staying in one place. So I guess it's just learning to settle into one environment, and just building your home relationships and family, and you learn to appreciate those moments. And I think in challenging times, the one thing we all still have is family, and I think we've all it's been an amazing reminder of those important relationships.
Wow. So we want to stand still for a moment on your new single, but before we get there, the previous one, which is actually getting a lot of airtime here at Groot as well, Let It Burn.
Yes.
Interesting music video there. Just take us through that quickly for a moment.
The music video, the song is about living passionately and expressing yourself and being in the moment. And I just thought that the song was such a cool opportunity to showcase South African artists who are passionate and are living in the moment and who are inspiring me and other South Africans, So I just we found some awesome musicians and artists and actors and Instagram influencers and all kinds of people who are living all these different expressive lifestyles, from Francois van Coke to Jack Parow to Kim Engelbrecht to Java, and all range of different artists, and we all just basically had a little party, and we shot the video together, and it was just this awesome kind of adventure through South African artistry, which was great. I mean, it's always nice to showcase local art, and I'm a huge fan of all the artists that were a part of it. So it was just I was very grateful that everyone wanted to be a part of it.
It's amazing. So now the new single, Speed of Light.
Yeah.
Does it have something to do with the coronavirus and the speed of light that it travels? No, I'm just joking. So Speed of Light.
No, it doesn't.
Also...
I mean, it's a song that I wrote before the pandemic, and I wrote it in LA, and I recorded it just before the travel ban started. So I had to fly back immediately after that. But it had I just felt like it was very relevant to the moment we're in right now, because it's about finding meaning in a dark moment, and how even in our most challenging times, life can still hold some inspiring surprises. Wow. So I thought that it made a lot of sense to me, and it was something that I was excited to share with people, and I'm glad I got to record it before the travel ban kicked in.
I just saw the video. He was playing behind you, and I think you must play Let It Burn to Ross. He picked up some weight, so you must burn some calories. No, I'm joking. Luckily, we know each other well. You'll appreciate that joke.
I won't tell him.
Last question. Just because of your family, a musical family, do you dream to see yourself in 60 years? It's a boring question, but that's not my question. It's are you fascinated that you don't know where your life's going to end up, in terms of how anything can happen? It's a phone call that someone says, listen, you want to do a duet with Beyonce, and all of a sudden it just goes like this.
Yeah.
You grew up like that, someone did this and it was just like this. What is that musical dream? Or you take it day by day, year by year?
I think that if you love music and you're someone who gets nourished by songwriting, in my case, that songwriting for me is something that I don't think I could live without.
Yeah.
All the kind of career opportunities, whether they come or not, you still feel completely nourished by just the ability to make music and to share music with people. That said, I'm ambitious, and I want my career to do well, and I'm pushing myself in every way I can. I've spent a lot of time overseas, and I'm spending a lot of time here just working and releasing stuff. So I think it's a combination. I think you can't be too reliant on external validation and money and all that stuff. I think deep down you have to have a connection to your music and to your artistic journey, and that actually is the deepest motivator. Beyond whatever approval you may get or whatever successes may come and go. Having a connection to your art is the most important thing, and I think that's something that I really learned from my dad. He spent his whole life making music, and it wasn't always easy. And it's inspiring to see that discipline and a lifelong passion. And I hope to be an artist that I can look back on, not millions of rands or dollars or whatever, but on many great songs that have connected with people.
Yes.
That would be my dream.
Great. So I watched Chasing the Sun last night. Amazing documentary about the rugby and that score, that drive, Mapimpi's try. And the first thing that happened, we go like Mapimpi, and that's leaving a legacy now. And Speed of Light. Hopefully, in 20 years' time, people are still going to listen to Speed of Light.
That's the dream.
We're looking forward to it. Thanks for visiting,
Thank you, man.